welcome to the show today. And thank you for watching and being so kind when you do comment and things about my videos, my YouTube account, my YouTube, what is it called now? YouTube channel. My YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And those who are kind and answer and talk and say things, thank you. So today on the show I want to talk about empath, the word empath. Being an empath. I'm outside, by the way, here where I live at my daughter's house. And there's been a problem. They were digging out front across the front of the house here on her half acre in the front along the road to put fiber optics, I think. And coinciding with them finishing digging, now her septic is backed up. It's county, it's a township, whatever you call it. It goes out to the end of the road, and I'm swinging, and I shouldn't. So anyway, now they were here and took a snake through the plumbers for $195. They did find one tampon in the line, but it's not clogged from the house back. So it's somewhere from the front of the house to the road, and to do that's going to be over $4,000 to dig that out and then drain water somehow and then run a camera through there to see what it could be. Tree branches, maybe more clog of whatever from tampons or debris or whatever, and it could be that when they dug up for the fiber optics, when they go around or underneath or around stuff, maybe they cracked the pipe that goes out to the end where the septic system or the, what is it called now from the township? The sewer goes. So I am feeling upset about that because of the thousands of dollars involved. And when we agreed to move down here, I thought we'd have a little kitchenette, and we don't. So I'd like to win some money and maybe build a kitchenette on, or fix up the larger bathroom into a kitchenette. Are those roosters crowing like crazy or what? But empath. I know I say some of these videos I watch on YouTube say there are people that are empaths, and others say there's no such thing as an empath. Like Richard Grannon will say they're just hyper-vigilant people who grew up walking on eggshells, so they're really aware of what's going on around them, and they really can't feel other people's feelings or feel for others. Like, empathy is for others, not yourself. For yourself, you have compassion. Do you have compassion for yourself? I think you should and could. I do. I have compassion for myself. I try to treat myself well. Soak my feet when I can and put medicine on them. They're not really... they were getting better using the iodine, but I haven't done that in a while for my toenail problem. And yes, I have compassion on myself. I try to do what I can to heal myself when I'm not feeling well or not doing good with whatever. But as far as feeling other people's feelings, tell me if this is an empath or not. Excuse me, I had a burp because I just ate a ham and cheese sandwich without bread, just the cheese and ham. I put the ham between two pieces of cheese and a little mustard. So I don't eat bread much. Sometimes I'll eat a wrap, but not much bread. Okay, an empath. Like, if I imagine in my head a car accident where there's 5 people and one is smashed in the corner of the car and the other 3 are just really hurt bad, I can feel that. Their hurt, pain. I don't know what it's like to be trapped and probably the person that smushed is dead. So I can't feel that because I've never died yet. I haven't died yet. I haven't been through that, but I feel like that is horrible, and it's just a bad thing that could happen, and anything that could happen to people. It just feels like it would be so heart-wrenching. And like if you're watching a TV show and something happens, like someone breaks a leg, I'm like, oh, that has to hurt, and I'd be like grabbing at my leg. So is that hypervigilance, as Richard Grandin says? And then Sam Vaknin says that people with narcissistic personality disorder have empathy. It's called dark empathy, that they have empathy and zone in on people and act like they care because they want to get something from them. Just like Sam says that we who are suffering from post-traumatic stress response because we've been through childhood neglect, which my sisters that are still alive won't agree. They don't think we were neglected. We just have low self-esteem because of the way things were. We were poor and everything else. But if you watch my videos, and I recommend you do, you'll see it wasn't about poorness. It was about being shoved aside, you know? Like, after a while, you know, when you tell your kids how bad they are and what they do wrong all the time and what they're in the way, and, you know, why don't you just go to your room, or you should be seen and not heard. You have no say. Don't even talk because you're not doing it. And this is why you're not doing it, because you're too young. You have to go with the young ones, even though your other sisters are going. And you wet the bed, so you can't stay at people's houses. And look what you did when you do have an accident. And then your mom just covers it with a blanket and doesn't change the sheets. This is all the truth, whether my sisters want to, oh, just let it go because it's the past and it's over. I'm talking about the truth here. So to have empathy for others, to be an empath, and I don't know how Richard Grandin could say it's not true that you're not an empath. You're just hyper vigilant. They're not inside each person's soul and body and know exactly what's going on with them. Oh, yeah, I conformed to them to get love, but you know what? I stopped loving myself. I actually thought I was a piece of crap, that I was worth less because of my family treating me the way they did. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I wish I would have been adopted by that lady who picked me up along the road, the red-haired lady in the blue car with her husband driving. If she would have kept me for her very own, maybe I wouldn't have been told so many times how terrible and bad I am. Oh yeah, I get angry, Sam Vaknin. I need other people. We all need each other. But the ones who are the ones who suck the life out of you and get you riled up for their narcissistic supply, you know. Oh yeah, we're looking for the mother figure too. Of course, yeah. Someone who truly loves you and they emulate you and say, you're such a wonderful person, but then they discard you or gaslight you or then treat you like crap and do the things you say is what would bother you for the rest of your life, would almost kill you, would almost destroy you, and then they do it to you for months, and you wonder why this loving person's doing it. You can't believe they would do that. It's like, what the hell, you know? I was going to say F-U-C-K, but oh my Lord, I'm going to hell. I'm going to lose my salvation because I said a bad word. So, as some of my family would say, you're not acting like a Christian. Well, I'm not acting like anything. I'm not acting at all. I'm just like doing what I naturally do. And if I'm bad, I'm bad. You know, help me through this when I'm 4 years old, when I'm 7 years old, when I'm 12 years old. Not just say, you're bad and that's the end of it. You know, there were good times. I'm not going to say there wasn't, because there was fun times, of course, at school dances and school things. But I have empathy, and if there is such thing as an empath, I'm going to raise my hand and join that group. Yeah, we're flesh and we have selfishness. The tent that we're in, you know, it's your heart is basically wicked. You want what you want for yourself. when you're a child, going through the stages that Sam Vaknin talks about, that a lot of these people are still 18 months old, you're looking to, I don't know, be taught and told what's what, not to learn it on your own. Or then a parent like his parents are telling him, I guess that he's not what they think he should be. He's still going through the rest of his life looking for a parent figure, a mother. He said it's always the mother, whether you're a man or a woman, or whatever gender you think you are, that you're looking for a mother, someone to mother you. And then the narcissist, the NPD, narcissistic personality disorder person, does the same thing with the parent, the mother, and discards or has a disagreement, a falling out. And the one that's like me, the empathetic person, I'm going to say empath, but Richard Grannon saying there is no empath. You're just hypervigilant. Whatever, Richard. The empath gets used and abused, and they don't care if it's someone that's empathetic, but we're the easier ones to target. They target it like a pedophile does. They target people. They'll just take anybody. And here's where thank goodness we have a camper. This is where we're going to the bathroom. I'm not going to the bathroom, but just thanking God for our little camper now, because we have no bathroom, no shower, no nothing. We're showering in here in the Zinger light because of what just so happens to coincide perfectly with them getting done digging up out front here for these whatever fiber optic lines, fiber optic things. We just dug up right here yesterday afternoon, and then last night. We have no drainage. There's some orange pipe coming out of the ground. They're like 3 houses down now. I think the yellow flags are the gas line. I'm not sure what that means. And this, right behind the mailbox, is where the water line is. They didn't do any, I don't think they went underground where the water meter. There's blue paint though. But blue probably means water, so this is the other yard. Someone threw a bottle out, so I'll get it. My husband even has to say to me, "You don't work here," when I put grocery carts back. I'm not trying to earn anything. I'm not trying to earn anything, A Dewey button. What did they say in the military? Goody two shoes, or trying to get a whatever merit button. It's about doing it like Scripture says. When you work, it's unto the Lord, not unto man. I'm not hyper vigilant, Richard Grannon. I'm an empath. I'm laughing because you know how it goes. So I'm going back to the backyard and just hoping that we don't have, well, he does. They said if they find it before they have to dig all the ground out, it'll only be, instead of $4,000 or $5,000, it'll only be $2,000 or $3,000. But it's weird that it coincides with the digging of those fiber optic things or whatever lines they're putting underground in the front area. Anyway, this show was about being an empath. And if you have any comments or questions, if you think there isn't one, or just laugh at me, whatever. The truth is the truth, no matter what. And everyone was raised different, whether you're sisters and brothers, siblings, or the same family. So let's take a look at the roosters quick, and then we'll say goodbye for the day, for the show. I hope you learned that something, or it helps you to ease your mind that Life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone sometimes. But I want you to just have a great day and just keep dancing. Hello, chickens, roosters, roosters, and the dogs next door are going crazy. Just keep dancing.